Let me tell you what I ate. Not Taco Bell. I drank water from Taco Bell. Water. And I look like I'm 6 months pregnant. What the heck? Being fat sucks. Being fat sucks. Hi everyone. Happy Halloween, or technically happy November 1st now. I came back home not too long ago, and while my emotions are still bare and raw, I wanted to come on here today and talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a really long time. I know no one's watching, which is fine, but you know, one person might watch. For me, that's like a lot. So the last doctor's note that I checked, which was about 2.5 years ago, with clothes on, I remember I had the heaviest set of clothes on. I drank water. I was bloated that day, and I still ended up being 140 pounds. I'm 188 pounds now. And some people think, for me, I thought, you know, that wasn't a big deal. That obviously that can't make that much of a difference, right? Like, it doesn't change who you are, right? It doesn't change everything about you, does it? And it does. 40 pounds, 45 pounds, almost 50 pounds is a lot. And maybe it doesn't change your appearance that much. Did for me. It changes your psyche, and it changes your insides. Anyone and everyone can say anything that they want about body positivity, but the truth at the end of the day is that being fat sucks. Being fat sucks. I almost 10 hours of my day feel like I'm being eaten up by a glob of food itself. I feel like I'm just being swallowed by a monster, because that's how big and gluttonous I feel. Like, my face, I used to have a jaw, I used to have a chin, I used to have a jaw line. I don't even know where the hell that went anymore. Like, what the heck? Can you see it? I don't see it anywhere. Let me tell you another thing. Heels. Let me show you what I'm wearing right now. I used to literally wear heels around the house just to walk for fun. I'm wearing fuzzy slippers with no pump and no heel, because that's how bad my feet hurt at the end of the day. Like, I can't even, let me show you, okay? Look at these shoes. I wore these shoes matching with this sequin romper, and I can't even wear the smallest inch pump with, literally, it's 9.5. I used to be a 7.5. A 7.5. I am now a 9.5. And I can't even walk in these small pumps without feeling like my heels are going to be obliterated by Satan himself. Okay? My feet hurt. My feet hurt. Okay? They're throbbing. They're like tick, 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 tick. It's awful. And headaches. Oh yeah, you get headaches from time to time, okay? Not to mention, my shoulders always feel rough and tough, and they always feel like they're carrying the burden of something really heavy, because they are. And my back, okay? My back hurts. Listen, I just entered my early 20s. I don't think I should be complaining about sciatica and back pain right now, okay? But all of that happens All I can see in the camera right now, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm saying, honestly. All I can pay attention in the camera right now is how big my chin looks, and it looks like it's about to eat me up at any point, any time, any second right now. I don't even recognize myself anymore. And I wish there were more videos on here that I would have made sooner if I'd actually continued with this whole YouTube journey, so that you guys could have seen how much of a difference there is in everything about me. My confidence, my stature, my build, the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I see myself, the way I perceive myself, the way I feel. It's really easy looking at someone and thinking, oh yeah, they're fine, they're great, they're healthy. You have no idea what people feel like on the inside. How much it hurts, how much it just pains and kills us, and we can't describe it to anybody. Being fat is not fun, and being fat, I don't care what anyone says, you have to deal with it, but it's not beautiful. I don't even think anyone's watching this to actually comment something like negative and cancel me on, because like I'm like literally no one knows me. I feel really strong in saying that, because yes, do I have to believe, right? Do I have to kind of go through my life like still knowing that I am beautiful and that I mean something, even though I have gained so much weight and I feel almost the burden of the entire world on my shoulders, just my weight alone? Yes, of course I still believe that I'm beautiful. Of course I still believe that I have more beauty in my talents and what I can do than what I look like. But if I'm being honest, I would choose being skinny any day over being the way I look and feel right now. It's almost 2 a.m. and I cannot stop looking at my my stomach literally looks like I'm 6 months pregnant. And I'm not, like, that's not possible. But like it literally, I wish I could show you guys. I'm not even gonna show you because it's embarrassing. It looks 6 months pregnant. Let me tell you what I ate. Not Taco Bell. I drank water from Taco Bell. Water. And I look like I'm 6 months pregnant. If you don't think 45 pounds is a lot, grab a whole 45-pound weight. Grab a whole 45-pound weight. Feel that in your hands. Pick it up and down, and then tell me if 45 pounds isn't a lot, if 40 pounds isn't a lot. I used to think it wasn't a lot. I used to convince myself, to try to brainwash myself, to make myself feel better that I hadn't let myself go, until I started looking at my weight like the dumbbells. As soon as I started looking at my weight like those dumbbells and really going into the gym and trying to pick up the amount of weight that I gained, I realized how much it weighed and how much weight that adds on to your being, your soul. Of course, all of my shoes are gonna break. Of course, all of my heels are gonna skid and be crushed and crumbled. And of course, my feet are gonna be bruised and red, because add literally 45 to 50 pounds on top of that shoe extra that you used to wear before that weight. Of course it's going to be different. Of course you're not going to be able to fit into your clothes. Are you crazy? Have you ever felt how much that weighs? It's a lot. And you're carrying that on your skin, on your body. I'm not I'm happy. I have an amazing life and I have everything that I could ever need. But everything that I've ever wanted was to be skinny, was to be fit. It's not fun. Being fat is not fun. And another thing If you're graciously at that point where you've lost a certain amount of weight, do everything and anything you can to keep yourself there. If you even see this like slightest pinch of yourself gaining weight, wheel it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Because once you gain that weight again, it is the hardest thing to lose it. I'm in college right now. We have a UREC there. We have a gym there. We have every reason to be active there. I have to walk back and forth to class like 20 minutes. And I still can't lose it. I still can't lose it. It's so hard. It's so difficult. Like once you get out of that pattern, once you break that cycle, it is almost excruciatingly painful to go back. You have to have vigor, and you have to have the will and the dedication and the determination to go back and stay there. So, what is the truth? What's the truth about being fat? What's the truth about being fat that nobody tells you? It's not about fat acceptance. It's not about, oh, you're fat phobic. Oh, love yourself at every size and fat is beautiful. No, it's not about any of that. It's about when you get fat, it crushes a part of your beauty that otherwise would have been there. That's how I feel. It's an extra burden on your body. And it's proof of how gluttonous you are. This weight, this extra skin, is because I have an overindulgence and abundance of food, and I can't stop eating. I can't stop eating at 2 a.m. I can't stop eating at 3:30 in the morning. I can't stop eating at all hours of the day, because food is my medicine. Food is my cure. Food is my love. Food is my relationship in so many ways. But at the end of the day, there's gonna come a time, and for me, it's now, where I look at myself and it's like, okay, yeah, sure, maybe I have nothing to work for. No, I actually do have something to work for. I have this YouTube channel to work for. I have school to work for. I have my parents to work for. I have myself to work for. If I wasn't myself and I was my best friend, I would do everything and anything I can to make that person's life better in any possible way and shape that I could. Why don't we do that with ourselves? Why do we treat ourselves so badly? Why do we treat ourselves so poorly? Why do I do it? I don't know if you guys do it or not. I do that. But I deserve to be loved. I deserve to treat myself with love because everyone around me treats me that way. I'm not stressed. I just want to go back to the way I was before. Because I was a different person then. And it really is true. I'm a different person now. I'm a whole different person now. Yes, I have a lot more maturity and a lot more demure. I am a little more mindful, and I do carry myself with a certain character and vigor and stature now than I did like 2-3 years ago. That's true. I choose certain different people and I make different decisions now than I did 2 to 3 years ago. But at the end of the day, I don't have determination anymore. I don't have discipline anymore. I can't wake up at 6 in the morning anymore, and I can't wake up at 5:30 in the morning anymore and go out for a 3-hour run. You think I'd look like this if I could? I don't have any of that anymore. I can't run straight for like 20-30 minutes. I can't run with weights and my boxing gear and gloves and everything that I used to do. I don't do any of that anymore. I can't even fathom doing that anymore. That's why I am the way I am, because I stopped exercising. I used to exercise 3 hours a day, and I could actually eat not that great. I ate clean foods, but I ate whole foods. I could eat carbs and things like that, but I would exercise for 3 hours a day and I was fine. As soon as I stopped exercising, As soon as I stopped exercising, my mom told me this was going to happen. All that weight came back. All that weight came back. I've always been a little chubbier. I've always been a big girl. All that weight came back. Everything that I lost after I started boxing at 17, 18 years old, all that weight came back. Like, as soon as I went to my university, as soon as I went away to James Madison University, all of that weight came back because I no longer had boxing. I no longer had all of those outlets where I worked out and was focused on that. So I as soon as I stopped exercising, all that weight came back, girl. All that weight came back. Anyone else feel this way? I don't know if I'm the only one who feels this way, but like, I love myself. It's not that I don't love myself, but it feels like a disservice, a dishonor to me at this age and at this arena in my life to not be the best version of who I am. And the truth is, sometimes, most of the time, and if we're being 100%, if I'm not even trying to be politically correct, you are the best version of yourself when you're healthy. You are the best version of yourself when you are healthy. Healthy means being a normal standard weight size for your age and your height and your build. And if you're overweight and you're obese, it actually diminishes the quality of your life. Nobody wants to tell you that because everybody wants to be politically correct. If I'm not going to be politically correct, I'm going to tell you that. When you're skinny, things are just better. Life is just better. Your body just feels better. Your face just looks better. Your eyes just glow a little more. Your lips are just a little more pouty. Your nose is just a little slimmer. Your fingers are just a little skinnier so you can have a lot more better, prettier jewelry. Guys are better. People treat you better. The gifts are better. The clothes are better. The freaking shoe size is better. Bro, everything is better. Okay, the presents are better, the flowers are better, everything is better. Your mentality is even better. So why is it so hard for us to just do the things that make us feel good? Why is it so hard for us? That's it, guys. That's my video.